Let's turn now to gun violence plaguing this country. The latest, a shooting in the San Pedro neighborhood of Los Angeles. 2 people were killed and 5 were injured when shots rang out during a car show and baseball game. The latest victims of gun violence. It is something the Stevens family knows all too well. Last May, as Lance Stevens was doing yard work and his mother was dropping off his sons from a sleepover, a random shooting shattered their quiet life. Lance and his mother were seriously injured, the 2 young children traumatized. Trymaine Lee traveled to Indianapolis to learn more about their story.
Nice shot, man.
Indianapolis couple, Lance Stevens and his wife, Sophia, tried to build their lives around avoiding violence, carefully selecting a home in a neighborhood where they thought they could raise their young sons in relative safety. But last May, a stranger with a gun found them anyway, piercing the family's peaceful suburban life. In a blink, 39-year-old Lance and his mother, Kim Tillman, joined the estimated 100,000 other Americans who survive gun violence each year.
He pulled a gun in my son's head.
Lance was shot in the head and leg. Kim, who was dropping off her grandsons after a sleepover, caught a wave of bullets in her arms, chest, and face.
I don't even know why he came over there and why he shot us.
Lance and Kim are among the nearly 750 people who were shot in Indianapolis last year who survived.
This is dead right here. My implant is here, but down here, this is all dead.
Your arm, your chest, and under your jaw.
Yeah.
Kim has permanent scarring from bullets that punctured her face, shattering her jawbone and several teeth.
At what point did you realize just how badly you've been injured?
I kind of still don't even realize it now.
Wounds you can see, but also wounds that you can't.
I had terrible nightmares, just waking up, thinking people were going to shoot me.
Lance and Sophia's 3- and 6-year-old sons were there that day. Neither boy was harmed physically, but both are processing trauma. The oldest boy, LJ, saw his father stumble into the house.
He's already seeing me, my head bleeding. My son's like, I don't want to be without you. He's saying like, I don't want you to die.
Their younger son was asleep in the back seat of his grandmother's car, bullets whizzing around him. The family assumed the 3-year-old saw nothing. In therapy, they learned he'd been stuffing it down.
He just unloaded, and we were amazed.
There are other costs, too. Repairs to the Stevens' bullet-riddled home, the loss of a vehicle, and the family says $35,000 in medical bills combined. As the family tries to move on and make sense of what happened, I asked what they'd say to lawmakers who are reluctant to make gun reforms a priority.
Shame on you. Just shame on them. Unless it actually hits home, maybe to their kids, their grandmother, you know? Maybe if it hits home to them and they can actually see it.
Woo! Through it all, they still find hope and light. And they're standing up where bullets almost took them down.